Right, you're welcome back to the channel. For those who are new to the channel, my name is Flavia-Bako, and on this channel, we explore ways, tools, and strategies to identifying winning trades where we can enter into the stock market, record our trades, and then record our profits, and then we are gone. So if you are new to the channel, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel so that when we post tips and bits of how to identify some winning trades, you will be notified. For those who are already here and you are subscribers and you are members to the channel, I want to thank you for your support. I do not take it for granted. Right. Today, I want us to look at a very interesting topic, and most times as traders, we enter into the trading journey with certain momentum and with certain passion, but before long, we realize that the momentum declines, the passion reduces, and sometimes we blow our accounts or we lose the accounts. What causes these things to happen? And in this video, I want us to explore these two certain factors that, all of us have, been victims of it. And then I want you to, take into consideration some of these factors and then be able to desist from using them to be able to help yourself in your trades. All right. And one of the things that I really want to talk about is that whether you are trading Forex or you're trading crypto or you are trading stocks, usually these principles cuts across. And in stock trading, when we start to practice how to trade, we call it paper trading. So let me stay with paper trading a bit. Paper trading, if you look at a broker like my broker, when you sign up for a paper trading account, you are given like $1 million to paper trade. Now, most times when you paper trade, this money is not your money. And this money, when you are learning how to trade, you should question yourself. If I'm going to trade with my own money, do I have like a $1 million to put into to fund my account to trade with? Then the second question is also, supposing you are able to even fund your account with $1 million, what would be your attitude to trading? How much would you want to spend per trade? So some of these questions, we need to bring them into our live trading habits. Because look, me, when I was learning how to trade and then I opened a demo account and I was given $1 million, even till today, my demo account, I reduced the amount from $1 million to $250,000. I traded that account for about a month or two, and I made profit like $10,000 on the $250,000. Then I realized that I was making, good profits. Then I started to learn how to trade live. Now, the point I am making here is that when we are trading, when we're learning how to trade, most of the time, the reason for our losing our accounts or blowing our accounts is because we paper trade differently and we live trade differently. So if we paper trade differently and we live trade differently, then there's no need for paper trading. But if we want to, cultivate the habits that we have used to paper trade to be making profit, to bring in the same, habits to live trading, then we could see some progress. Right. That's why I said that look at how much you will fund your account with. Okay. So if you want to look at realistic terms, maybe you want to fund your account with $5,000. Or you want to fund your account with $10,000. Now, this is your money. If you are going to trade with this money, how much percentage of the money would you use to trade? Per trade. Right. So these are some of the questions we need to ask ourselves. And if you are trading, let's say you have a $5,000 account and you want to trade with $200 okay, when you lose that $200, how do you feel? Because this is your real money that you are using to trade. Then tomorrow, if you are using 200 again to enter into a trade, I think you'll be more cautious as to how you don't want to lose that 200, because that would have meant that you have lost $400 on your $5,000 account. You get what I mean? So let's employ the same tools that we use to paper trade, the same tools we'll be using to live trade. Let's use the same habits on our paper trading. It will help us to develop the habits so that when we come into the real life trades, we'll be able to be careful about our trades. Right. And then the second thing I want to also talk about is that the second thing that makes us lose or blow our accounts is greediness. And I can speak for myself. Sometimes, I entered trades. When I began trading, I entered trades, and then you have made like 10, 20%. You are still waiting. Before you realize that 20% has reduced to 10%, you are still waiting. 10% has reduced to 5% profit. You are still waiting because your anticipation is that the price may reverse for you to record more than the 20%. Before you realize, you have recorded like $100 negative on the account. Why? Because we are greedy. Right. And on the stock market, we say be fearful when people are greedy and be greedy whilst people are fearful. Okay? But you see, you have to be able to know that we don't hold this market together. We play along with the market. We follow the market. Right. And the market, what the market does not inform us whether it was at this point it will be reversing or at this point it will be continuing. Right. And that is where when you record your profit, don't be too greedy. You leave. And I think that this is one of the things that causes a lot, like 95% of traders to either blow their accounts or they lose the whole account because, significant amount of the money has been blown away, or they, lose the momentum even to continue as traders. Because when this happens, it can affect your total perception about trading, and then you may drop the idea and your passion altogether. Right. So let's check this. Let's not be greedy. Okay? Let's not be greedy. And the next thing I want to talk about is, now we are trading, and then, sometimes we talk about risk management, and every trader will talk to you about risk management. But I can tell you, most of the times we are all guilty when it comes to risk management. Why do I say that? Sometimes we enter into trades and then your stop loss is zero. Your take profit is zero. You are in an empty space in your trade. So let's say the market blows in the opposite direction. It is clearing the account. It is clearing the account. And if this habit of not taking risk management seriously continues, before long, a vast amount of your account is gone. Right. And when you are trading and you are not making profits, it is not exciting. The momentum keeps reducing, and before you realize, you have lost the passion. Meanwhile, you could be a very, very good trader on the stock market. And then the fourth thing I want to talk about is impatience. Right. Impatience gets us into so many situations. Number one, if you want to be a good trader, you must be patient. Patient to learn. We must be patient to learn. We must we must study our fundamental analysis. We must study technical analysis. We must know trading psychology. We must know risk management. You see, the list keeps going on and on, because when it comes to trading on the stock market, there are so many things that makes us good traders. And it comes bit by bit by bit. Because look, when you take one asset and you want to trade, you will use that asset. You need to study how this asset moves, and it can take you months to understand the movement of this asset. That requires patience. Take an indicator, for instance. If you want to learn how an indicator, is effective, then you need to also employ that on your trades and study how it goes for some time before you can draw conclusions as to whether it is good or not. That takes patience. Right. So you see, the patience thing is something that is very, very crucial if we want to be good traders. And think about it. If you want to execute your trades, you need patience. Because sometimes you have your targets that today I want to make this, or every time you must make, you've given yourself your targets that you make $1,000 a day. Now there are days that you can't make the $1,000. There are days that the market is not friendly. What do? You need patience. All right, don't go in because you want to make your $1,000 and today is a trading day and you must take your trade and you must take your trade. Sometimes it is good to not to trade, because if we talk about people who are new traders who are trading below $25,000, it means that you are trading 3 days in a week, and let's say your first day of trade, let's say you made a loss. Second day, you maybe didn't make anything much, and you are left with 1 day. Sometimes the temptation is that you want to finish that trade that week, because if you don't use that last day to trade, it is gone, because these days are not piled. You get it. Let's be patient. If you don't have to take the trade, don't take it. All right? I hope that these tips can give us some insight and can help us to better improve on our trading strategy, so that we will avoid losing our accounts, we'll avoid trading, and then our passion declining. We'll avoid, where we can come to a point where we feel that trading is not for us. The stock market is a very good platform for us to make and create wealth. And I will encourage you to learn and better your skills and stop losing and stop blowing the account. We have so soon come to the end of this video, and I want to encourage you again that please, if you found any value in the video, don't forget to like it. And then if you are new, please subscribe. And channel members, I want to say I appreciate you one more time, and I'll ask you to continue to like and to comment. Until we meet on our next video, I wish you the best. Bye.